Namaste. I am Dr.Renuka Kulkarni, practicing in pure Ayurved and Gynec since last 29 years. My expertise is in woman infertility and then Bija Sanskar and Garbha Sanskar. I have treated many unsuccessful cases of repeated IUI and IVF cases, and they are very successful. They are enjoying their family nowadays. I like to serve to the patients from menarche to the menopause. Better, I like to be there with them as a guide, as a philosopher, as a friend, as a companion from menarche to menopause, because I feel personally that every woman needs a support, that may be a physical, mental or spiritual, throughout this journey of womanhood. And then there is a different stage in her life for enjoying the motherhood. She should enjoy her motherhood, and my goal is to give birth to the Supraja, that is a very healthy family. Because nowadays you are seeing everywhere there are different kind of infections are coming, and different how much we are going to immune our children. No, we have to boost their immunity, so we will not require different kind of immunizations to our child, and for every infection he will be always immune naturally. So for this kind of Supraja is my goal, and I am working on it since last 29 years. Every child taken this treatment of Bija Sanskar and Garbha Sanskar is very healthy. The eldest one is of 27 years now, and from that we are enjoying this motherhood. And there are different techniques derived by me. I have derived the special technique of Uttar Basti, which is actually a painless technique, but which actually gives very good results. And we always also perform at our Vaidya Renuka's Ayurved and Panchakarma clinic different kind of Panchakarmas, and exclusive treatment is Uttar Basti. It increases the immunity of the uterus, it increases the holding capacity, it increases the endometrium receptivity of the uterus, and it eliminates it detoxifies the uterus. So all this I will like to share some of my experiences, some of my knowledge, some of home remedies for these kind of woman health. And I will like to organize, I am going to declare just now a lecture series of one should take care before the conception, that is preconception, for giving rise to a healthy baby, that is Supraja. Now we will see the 7 things to plan before conception for a healthy baby, that is Supraja. For this we have to see that what is Bija Sanskar, and after conception what is Garbha Sanskar. First we have to focus on what is Bija. According to Ayurveda, Bija is the last dhatu produced in male and woman. In male it is semen, that is Shukra dhatu, and in woman it is considered as a follicle, ovarian follicle, as a Shukra dhatu, Sri Shukra. And what is Sanskar? All of you are ladies, you must be knowing that Sanskaro hi gunantara dhanam. If we want to prepare a ghee from the milk, ghee is present in the milk, but after Sanskara we can prepare ghee. First we have to boil the milk, give agni to the milk, then sediment, allow the cream to float on the milk. Then we remove the cream from that milk. Then we ferment it with the help of a little bit of curd, make a curd. Then we churn it, then allow the navanita, that is loni, and then butter. Then we heat that butter and we can get the ghee. And this ghee is not perishable. it is having many good properties. It is major, it will increase your intellectual properties, even it will increase your Agni and many other things. So in milk there are some qualities that are not the qualities we want to increase, and the bad points in that is it is not going to remain fresh for a longer time. So we want to decrease that bad qualities and to increase the good qualities. This is the concept of sanskar. So these bija sanskar, when we do sanskar on bija, in nature also, when we perform these bija sanskar, so the tree which grows from this bija is very healthy. It requires very less amount of pesticides and all different kind of sprays on it, and so the overall tree is healthy. So this is the concept of bija sanskar according to Ayurveda. We will see every point in detail in the further lectures. So we have seen about the man is a miniature. Ayurveda strongly believes that man is a miniature of nature. So what we are, what we eat. So one has to consider one's constitution, then Agni, and then advise the patient according to Agni what one should eat and what one should not eat. So this is the diet, and from this diet only the last dhatu, that is shukra, which is going to produce the bija, is going to produce. So we have to focus what we are eating. Then the another thing is, and this diet, if the patient is somehow hefty, having more weight, we advise the patient to reduce the weight, because every one of you must be knowing that we are going to get, pregnant patient is going to gain the weight 10 to 11 kgs in pregnancy. So it is not advisable. If you are 70 or 80 kgs and then you will get pregnant, you will be 90 or 92 kgs, and which is not good. So we advise the patient to reduce the weight. Then we do some kind of panchakarma, advise some kind of exercises which are good for the regimen should be also good. That is the regimen. In the regimen we advise some kind of exercises to balance all the hormonal imbalances. Then some pranayama that will reduce the mental stress also, because every woman is having tremendous kind of mental stress nowadays. So Ayurveda thinks on 3 levels, that is physical, mental, and the third one is spiritual. Then to increase the one's sattva, I advise meditation. I teach meditation. After pranayama, I advise patient to do the meditation. To relax one's mind, I advise yoga nidra. Then after increasing the sattva in both partners, I advise panchakarma. The concept of panchakarma and details of panchakarma we will see in a different lecture. But in short, panchakarma is the total detoxification of the body. You may ask me that, oh, I had done so many bad things. I had eaten pizza, burger, lot of cheese. Now I am heavyweight. So what should I do? I am not sleeping at night. I am waking up in the afternoon. So now I want to plan a baby. It should be healthy. What should I do? There is a solution in Ayurveda, that is total detoxification. That is complete purification of the body. After this complete purification, the bija which will be produced by you will be very healthy. So that is the major aspect of panchakarma Ayurveda, to do total detoxification. Then at the time of intercourse, I advise the both partners to pray to. It is the Holy Soul who chooses the couple. We think that this child is our, but it is not true. The child chooses us, we don't choose the child. Now, what precautions we should do at the time of intercourse? I already told you that you should pray to the God, both of you. Then after intercourse, What are the precautions you should take that you will get conceived easily? That will be also described in a different lecture. So please subscribe Vaidya Renuka's Ayurved and Panchakarma Clinic channel and click on the bell and bell icon, so you will get the notifications whenever I will be online. Thank you.